What's up guys, it's King Random here, back again with another banger video. I need to stop saying banger video, it's a garbage intro, and that seems to have become my intro. Let's get into the video. So the main quest
well, at least
of this...
the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out.
Well...
I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Yeah, well, Minerva being dangerous might be just the reason for them to come along. Granted, Araya, the last time you brought people along, Araya died. So... we were supposed to go up. But she was willing to sacrifice herself. I mean, Aratok was certainly upset, but I mean, he was her brother. Of course he's going to be upset. And of course you stopped being the chieftain of a Nuke Rarak and gave back the leadership of the Rarak to... oh, so I mean, Aloy, you were the leader of a Rarak. I mean, Aratok still considers you a chieftain.
Minerva, Hephaestus, Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Okay.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
Alert! Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Proceeding.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find.
Oh, well, that's nice you came down here for nothing then. Ah, here. Well, I can leave the facility.
I need to find a way back into the facility.
A distinct possibility.
I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back.
I feel like Minerva is maybe one of the AIs that are
maybe she can help me
one of the
figure out
sub-functions
strangers
rather, that's more likely to help out.
Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth?
Okay, so that was a clone, I was right. My hair looked a different colour. I guess it could have just been the lighting.
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
And Silence thought they wouldn't kill Aloy because she was a clone. But no, they hate having the clone they have around, so of course they're going to kill Aloy.
Some of these rocks look loose. I think I can clear them. pipes up there. Might lead me to a river. Watch them. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Start talking to
Minerva?
her.
I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes.
See? Minerva's a good one!
Thank you.
I knew
Thank
she
you,
couldn't be
Minerva.
trusted like Hephaestus or Hades. Who, I guess, both technically fine, but I mean, Hades destroys planet Earth. Hephaestus, build and
Elizabeth
maintain
Silver.
robots. Humans destroying robots, so
Alpha
destroy
Prime.
humans.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
Yes!
Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Yes! Partial reformation of Gaia. I mean, she needs at least one of the subfunctions to be alive. Because she, I don't know, when she's using different subfunctions, she has a different look to her. Partial reconstruction.
Gaia.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Oh, of course, she doesn't have her memory.
Moment. Scanning data.
She doesn't seem as, I don't know, human, I guess, as she did before, but maybe that's because there's only one subfunction
So it
active.
is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss.
Oh, never
but
mind.
Initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations.
Oh, yes,
You
then!
can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Sounds good.
Shall I grant
Yes!
access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Yes!
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like,
Well,
well,
you.
you.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. Yes. Yes.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up.
Guys, still
Let's
waking up.
look around.
Let's
I will
look
highlight the
around.
location of the lab on your focus.
Thank you, Gaia. Hopefully we get the rest of the sub-functions in this game. I mean, that might... I don't know how long the game will be.
Allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
I see, but of course, because Apollo was post, that never took place. They needed Apollo, and of course, control of the terraforming would go to the humans instead of Gaia after they were educated. But with Apollo being poached by Ted Farrow, that couldn't happen, so they never came here. They never took control.
What's all
and
this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
I
You could
see.
fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
So this is our base of operations then. So this is basically our house.
Looks like an
yeah,
office.
It's awesome.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
Damn right. Oh well, you can have that. I'm sure there's probably
Hey, Gaia?
another. I don't know.
Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility.
I see.
In time, that may change.
Okay.
Guys.
That is awesome. What's this? Sleep? Living
What's
quarters?
this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for
Okay.
control center operatives.
Okay.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Oh, yeah. Makes that a lot better. So, yeah, I'm going to claim this one. So this bed's mine. Val, you can have this one in here. This can be yours. This is mine. Zoe can have that. And Aaron, if he pops around, can have here. Shame there's no door there. It's like a private area for the head. Oh, showers. But 4 beds and 4 showers. That makes it seem like only 4 people would have been here at a time. 2 loos, 4 sinks, for, you know, I guess cleaning your teeth and washing up, and then the loos you obviously 2 at a time. So, I'm sorry, was this supposed to house many or just 2?
So this place
I mean,
was
4.
here all this time.
I suppose only 4
Built
on
for people who would never show up.
24/7.
Why didn't they?
No. Apollo.
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
Thanks a lot.
That's too
Ted.
bad.
Well, there's still that Farrow facility with the golden door. Or the golden accents on the door, so maybe that's Ted Farrow's
Looks
private
like
bunker.
another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
Okay. Okay, well, is there a smaller private office or an office that just has 1 desk in for me? Because we've got 2 desks here, 2 desks over there, so that's all 4 people. Oh, so I guess not. But I'll work in there and Val can work in there.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
This is my lab now.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Use fabrication terminal. This is awesome. We've got a base of operations. Ah, so unlike previously, we need to get resources to be able to override machines instead of just overriding core. That's okay.
Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
This is awesome. We have a base of operations, a house. There's 4 bunks, and as far as I'm aware, 4. Oh, I guess there's Talana, but maybe not. Her, she won't be as smart. We've got Zoe, Val, and going by the trailers, we'll see Erend again, and we'll be in that control area with Gaia when we see Erend again. So that'll be good.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
This is awesome. Base of operations. This is great.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
I mean, yeah.
But 2 big ones first.
Subordinate functions.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
Let's see. I'm expecting to see Apollo, not Apollo.
Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What?
What about the others?
What about? Well, I know why
Ether,
Apollo would be gone, but
Demeter,
Artemis.
and Poseidon are revealed. They lie
Well, it's
within
Poseidon
reach.
at the bottom of the ocean, because you need some technology. Poseidon's all about, you know, healing the ocean, so it makes sense if he's at the bottom of it. Oh, why are they all so close by?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
So we've got to go
Let me
across the
guess.
entire planet.
We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
Of course.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot.
We cannot. Oh, I guess that'll be the
Procuring
next game.
Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities.
I guess
have
we'll be
been
doing that in the next
significantly
game.
enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device.
Right,
and
so you wouldn't happen to have a
physically carried
few
back to this facility.
large ones? Oh, right, no, that's been emptied now because the data's been put into the facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Okay. I am loving this!
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades.
Nice. They're the
prompting my
masters.
predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal?
Oh, that sounds ominous.
Okay, that sounds ominous.
These people
The
are clearly
signal
pure
did not
evil.
come from Earth, Aloy.
I knew it, the Odyssey. I knew it, the Odyssey.
The
It wasn't
calculations
destroyed
are
and the message sent to Elizabeth was a
But
lie.
it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Let me guess, the planet was supposed to be the planet that was supposed to be
A distance
colonized
so
by.
vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
And so are these people immortal?
Okay, so what's so far away and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
I knew it, the Odyssey.
Serious? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship.
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
I know.
Unless
And so they told
I
Elizabeth.
don't. Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of...
Far
Far
Zenith.
Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
How'd they get it so quick? Or were they in cryostasis and travelling for a billion years, for hundreds of years to get here? Questions about subordinates, question about the Zeniths, the Far Zeniths. Far Zeniths
The
descendants.
sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right?
Earth, right?
Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know
No,
about
Ted
them.
Farrow deleted
True.
Apollo.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system.
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation.
Oh, this isn't good.
Well, this is not good.
How did they
You
get
said
it? That's what I want to
Sirius
know.
is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced.
Oh, of course, they'd be
The
more
journey
advanced
from
by
Earth
now.
to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light.
That's
If they did
fast.
not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster. A mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
That's
Okay, enough.
how.
You're making my head spin.
The technology's become far more advanced than anything we could have ever imagined. Oh,
The
well, it's in
descendants I ran
jeopardy.
into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek.
Yeah, you
So
said.
that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Let's
Elizabeth
kidnap her
Sobek,
and see what the
subordinate?
answer is.
I don't think so.
But if she just doesn't know what's going on, they're manipulating her. Then we ask her to join our team. We'll have to get a new area built. If there's only 4 beds for some reason, which, I mean, there's only 4 beds yet. This was supposed, going by the size, seems like it would have held maybe like 10 people or more, probably a lot more.
The extinction
But,
signal
yeah.
didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from
I
Hades.
see.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting
That
after a total of 17.22
that
years.
explains
So the
why
duration
Hades said 17.22 years
gave me
instead of
the distance
19.
the signal
Okay.
traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
It could have come from somewhere else, so it could theoretically have been aliens. Hopefully we can ask these questions later, but...
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical
beautiful,
composition
yes.
of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density.
No, yeah.
But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
And hopefully it won't be like
The
Hades
missing
or
subordinate
Hephaestus, and we'll
functions.
gladly
What can you
join.
tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066
Now I'm Ted
by order
Pharaoh.
of Ted Pharaoh.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
Agreed. I
All
mean,
three
it
of
definitely
the
seems that way
missing
from
functions have already
what we've
served their
seen of
purpose,
him.
or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
How? I mean, I get how Apollo was, that was completely
You
eradicated
said
by
you
Ted
need
Pharaoh,
Hephaestus
but
to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
I see. We'll have to get Hephaestus then. Oh, hold up. Why?
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%
Yeah.
of my intended processing
I
capacity.
thought you might be.
Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around.
I see.
A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing
So you would
density
become a part of
exceeds
Hephaestus
its own.
instead, and Hephaestus would become the new governing
And
AI
how many subordinate
instead of.
functions?
My heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
How do you
You said
track them?
Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
Could Hephaestus help us defeat the
So,
Xeni?
once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
Well, that's good. You could
So
create a
could you
robot
build an
to
army of machines?
a humanoid robot to just act as your
Attack the
physical
descendants of
body.
Far
You
Zenith
can
and take
control
them
them
out.
directly.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of
Good.
Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our
The
only
Zenithians
option.
must be
I
defeated.
must admit, however, that I have misgivings
This
about using such
game.
technology to kill.
Although
matter
I
how
did just lose
aggressive
like
the
2
enemy.
seconds of footage when a clip reached the maximum length,
That's good.
so.
It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Indeed. Alright, last
What
thing.
is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction,
Yep,
is that
since
there
the
has been
first
no
guy.
central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered
see.
ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the
good.
biosphere have become obvious. But these
Oh, yeah.
bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating
This
cycle of
behemoth looked
environmental
tiny
dysfunction,
compared to that blight
now
there.
driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
Ah, it's not good.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated.
Of course.
All efforts must be directed toward that end.
On it. Alpha Zenith technology.
So if the
there's another
descendants
option
came
here.
to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates,
I
they
mean,
appear to make extensive
spears will
use of
just go
robotic
right through them.
servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Alright, time to create war machines. Instead, how long do we have, Gaia?
How long
Be
do we
honest.
have,
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4
Hopefully this game
months.
plans all 4 months and we don't have to go through another whole
And if I
game
gather
each one
Ether,
spending a month.
Demeter, Poseidon,
Or 2 months or
merge
3.
you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Agreed. Well then, better get to it.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them.
Oh, naturally.
So in each case, you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind.
Can we call up
Ether is the
Cyan? Because we know
closest,
that
and
AI is
therefore
still
might be the
functioning, and
easiest to
she,
acquire.
Cyan said she would have loved to have
However,
spoken to such a
It
malevolent.
appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
I don't know, I
My
don't remember if
knowledge
she
of
said
that
malevolent.
tribe is
Right, well,
limited
such a
to
good
data
AI
I
as
read
Gaia,
on
so maybe we
Focus.
can call her up now.
They seem to have a
Be like,
significant
yo, it's Aloy.
inclination
Gaia's
towards
back. You're
violence.
so like you asked to.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
No, seriously, like, I
Poseidon
mean,
has
seriously.
taken
Like,
shelter in the desert south
I've
of
been
this
joking,
location.
but genuinely,
My substratal
why not
geography data
call up
indicates
Cyan? She's
that a major
helpful.
old-world settlement
She can
called
give you
Las
new insight. Well,
Vegas
so can
was located
Gaia.
there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh?
I think he'd still
Strange
be
place for
useful.
an AI devoted to water.
Agreed.
Agreed.
As for Demeter,
You'd think he'd be at the bottom
it
of the
appears to
ocean,
be
not in the middle of a
located on the
desert.
coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region.
I
As
see.
such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tanakh territory.
So I
Poseidon in
imagine
the
we'll get
desert,
those 3 in
and
this
Demeter on
game,
the
and I guess
coast.
the next
Where
game
will
in the
you
series will
begin?
feature the others. I guess we'll start off with Aether.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region.
Someone
Though
that
I will
requires you to be the
require
lowest
Hephaestus
level.
and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the
So you
biosphere.
said.
Should you
about a
change your
dozen
mind,
times.
you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there
Thank you.
anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I think we should be good for now.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith,
Oh yeah, of course.
live up to her example?
Is she wearing eyeliner?
Absolutely. In her last
no,
message,
it's
my
just
predecessor
the
declared
eyelashes.
her unwavering conviction in your success. In
This
you,
is
all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system.
Right, I'm assuming this is the halfway
You
point.
will prevail in this.
Or it might not be.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
And as we get more subordinate functions online, we'll be able to access more areas. Alright. Oh, this is awesome! Come on guys, this is awesome. You know it's
Okay.
awesome.
I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
You probably
Or I
should.
could also look around here some more.
Well guys, I think that's going to be it for this part of Let's Play Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Thank you all so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe and all that other fun stuff. Follow me on Instagram, link in the description below. Goodbye!